Late last week, we got a little bit of information about Wonder Woman 2. Not that much, but Gal Gadot, the star playing Wonder Woman, and Patty Jenkins, the director, did say a few things, and I wanted to make a quick video about them to talk about them. So, let's get started. First, we have this article here where it says Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins talk totally different Wonder Woman sequel from Entertainment Tonight Canada. That's the website. Patty Jenkins, the director, said she talked about how Wonder Woman 2 was going to be different from the first Wonder Woman that came out in June of 2017 last year. Wonder Woman 2, by the way, is supposed to come out in November 2019. But here's a quote. "We're actually making a totally different film with a lot of the same similar-like things that we love, but it's its own movie completely. So it's not two to us. It's an entirely new adventure together that we couldn't be luckier to do." Oh, and there's a picture of them together, Gal Gadot and Patty Jenkins. I don't know if this is at the actual event or if this is a photo they got for this article, but if you want to see them, there you are. That's talking about the sequel without really telling you anything. Like, if you think about it, it's nice to hear from her, but she didn't really say anything about what the movie would be like or what its plot would be. But she does go on to say more. Jenkins also talks about the possibility of Lynda Carter showing up in Wonder Woman 2. Lynda Carter played Wonder Woman, the first popular live-action version of the character, in the old TV show that came on. I think it ran for 3 seasons from the late 70s to early 80s, I think. But here we go. "We'll see. Lynda is one of the dearest people to us, has been a great mentor and dear friend, and we actually desperately tried to get her in the first Wonder Woman movie, and we had the scheduling that couldn't work. So she's always been a part of our Wonder Woman family. And of course she's part of the Wonder Woman family. She's the first iconic Wonder Woman, right? We won't say anything yet, but there's no lack of trying." You notice Patty Jenkins said we won't say anything yet, so that means that if she's being purposely vague about Wonder Woman 2 plot details, I guess Warner Brothers wants to keep stuff under wraps until they get further along. That also explains why in her previous, quote, she didn't really say much. We're also going to get here what Gal Gadot herself wants to say about Wonder Woman 2, and then after that, I think I have one more quote from Jenkins. They're both in this article here. "Other than the wonderful work Lynda Carter did in the TV show, this character was never really told on the big screen. We just see her origin story, which happened in the first Wonder Woman movie that came out last year. But there's so much to explore with this character who has 75 years of legacy. There's so much material in so many ways, and I'm psyched about it." Again, that's another quote where she says stuff, but we don't really get much information. And this is from Patty Jenkins again. "The greatest thing about making this movie was the fact that you're really building to the Wonder Woman that we all love, but not until the end of the movie. The most exciting thing about the sequel is literally seeing her loose in the world now, living those classic stories. Here's Wonder Woman, what can she do?" Now, I think it's pretty obvious what she means by this. I mean, they told Wonder Woman's origin story in the movie, and now that they've done that, they can let loose and start doing cinematic versions of all these things Wonder Woman's done in the comics. They can really start telling more Wonder Woman stories. Like, everyone knows Superman and Batman's origin stories, right? And so now that those are out of the way, they've been able to make a gajillion, Batman movies, really. And also a lot of Spider-Man movies. And, Superman, even though Superman hasn't had as many movies, everybody knows how Superman came into being, right? And I think now that Wonder Woman's out of the way, her origin now, the way they've told it, they can make all these other movies. There are a lot of, really famous and well-known Wonder Woman villains. Some well-known to the public, but some not really. Only more comics people will know. People like Circe and Cheetah. There's Dr. Psycho. There's Ares, although they already did Ares. They could bring Ares back, actually. I mean, Ares is a god, right? Do gods really die? I mean, Zeus, I think, is supposed to be dead, but, he's not dead. He's coming back. So maybe we will see Ares again. There's Paula von Gunther. There's, what's her name? Veronica Cale. She's like a female kind of, or feminist, really, Lex Luthor to Wonder Woman. There's Dr. Cyber, Giganta, Devastation. Devastation's not that popular, but I like Devastation. The Silver Swan and the Firstborn. Those are, I think, kind of the biggest Wonder Woman villains. I'm probably missing some, But those are, I'm pretty sure we'll see one or multiple of those people in this movie. And maybe Dr. Poison will come back. You know, in the Wonder Woman, the first one, Wonder Woman, when she was losing faith in humanity and really angry, she had an opportunity to kill Dr. Poison, but she didn't do it. She let Dr. Poison go off. So maybe we'll see Dr. Poison come back in Wonder Woman 2, or maybe a descendant. Because Wonder Woman 1 takes place like in the 30s or whatever, 20s. And Wonder Woman 2 is supposed to take place in modern day, like in the 80s or today. And so if that same woman's still around, she's got to be really old. They're taking something to seem young. So it could be the same character or a younger version, like someone taking up the new Dr. Poison mantle. But anyways, those are my quick thoughts about what we've heard about the Wonder Woman sequel, the little bit of information we've gotten that's been floating out on the internet. What do you think? Are you excited to see Wonder Woman 2? If you've been watching my channel and you're a DC fan, you probably are, because a channel with mostly DC videos has got to attract a lot of DC fans, right? And most DC fans didn't really like Wonder Woman. I'm going to say yes. But anyways, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like to watch me make more videos, just tune in. I'm going to have another one very soon, pretty frequently on here. But thank you for watching. Have a nice day or night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.